All right, welcome back to Goodman, Mississippi. Patrick Wooten here as the Lady Pats are taking on the Lady Lions of Laurel Christian. So it is the top of the first inning. The leadoff batter, number 24, Williams. Barlow at first, Fisher at second. You have Sienna Smith at short. Chrissy Jo Simmons is playing third base. The outfield is May, Wooten, and Hawkins. Full count now to Williamson. MRA, who defeated Benton Academy 10-0 in the first game of the season. High ball four, so Williamson draws a walk. Double zero, Blackwell steps in. Gracie Blackwell. So absolutely gorgeous night here in Goodman. That's high. So sun setting beyond the berm outside of right field, painting the sky. Again, these are 1 hour time-limited games. That's ball two. It bounces away from Reynolds on the wild pitch, which allows Williamson to take second. It's low, ball three. Stampley struggling a bit here to find the groove. There's a strike. So Stampley does not throw as hard as Sienna Smith, who was the pitcher in the first game. A lot more spin. That's high for ball four, so back-to-back walks to open up the top of the first here in game number 2 for MRA. There's a strike, so it gets ahead of Allen, number 6. So you'd love a strikeout, infield fly rule, double play. And of course, double play is a pitcher's best friend. It's high, ball one. Of course, MRA again in their red uniforms with the blue pinstripes. Laurel Christian in more of a royal blue uniform, white across the chest that says Lions. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at first and second for Laurel Christian here in the top of the first inning. There's a strike, good pitch. So 2-2 evens the count up. Oh, and down on strike she goes. So Allen strikes out. Oh, they didn't call her out. They called that a ball. Everyone, I think, thought that was. I think everyone in this, she knew it because she walked away too. So instead of being a strikeout, it's a full count. Dead ball, it hits her, so hit by a pitch. So bases loaded, nobody out. So the terrible call by the umpire allows Laurel Christian to load the bases. There's a strike to Rigby, number 12. All right-handed batters so far for Laurel Christian. Gets away. So nobody. So wild pitch. Good job by Reynolds corralling it, and it bounced back. So all the batters had to retreat. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Bases still loaded. McDaniel at the plate. No breeze to speak of whatsoever. There's a strike as the flag in center field is just completely laying limply against the flagpole, excuse me. Low. Another good job by Reynolds. So 2 balls, 1 strike. That's high ball 3. Nowhere to put her. You'll have to battle back. So Paige, long look at the scoreboard, seeing what the count is. And that's ball 4. So she walks in a run. So good job by Reynolds and Simmons and Fisher going to have a mound conversation with Stampley. Just high. Ball 1. Bases still loaded. 1-0 Laurel Christian. Haven't had a hit. 3 walks and a hit batter. There's dribble off the end of the bat. They get the fielder's choice. A run does score. I think that was number 18 who was batting, Thornton. Ball 1. Or maybe this is number. Swinging, sorry, that was number 10 who was batting, so that was Blackledge who hit into the fielder's choice. This is number 18. So Thornton is behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So runner at second, runner at first, 2 outs, 2-0. Laurel Christian without a base hit. Oh, tried kind of a eephus pitch there, but it dropped in just a little low. So the count is 2-2. Oh, there's a base hit. Oh, backhand job. Nice backhand stab, but it's an infield single. So bases loaded again. Number 7 steps in, Avery Risher. That Good backhanded stop by Smith. Saved a run. It only allowed each base runner to advance one base. 0-1 count to Risher. Bow, 0-2. So Stampley quickly ahead. So Risher, the 8th batter of the inning. Stampley's thrown a lot of pitches. And this inning's taken a lot of time. We're already probably about 15 minutes into a 1-hour game. Low. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. 2-0. Laurel Christian. And already looking to get that 3rd out and come back and see if they can get the bats alive like they did against Benton. There's one hit to Fisher, thrown across for the 4-3 put out to end the inning. So they strand 3. They do score 2. And after a half an inning, it's Laurel Christian 2, MRA 0. And we'll be back right after this.
Do the Ravens have it this year?
Can Lamar get it done?
They're trying to write us off. Y'all got it? Yeah, hard.
Oh, you know we got it. Yup. That's right.
Oh, you know we got it. Let's go. Oh, you know we got it. Let's fight. Y'all ready? Oh, you know we got it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. He ain't never gonna stop us, cause
At C-Spire, we've never waited on the future. We've built it. By harnessing the power of advanced technology to transform how we all live and work. Elevating connected living, accelerating tomorrow's business growth, and leading the AI revolution. All while staying true to our core purpose. You. Think we're done? Just wait. There's more to see. C-Spire. Customer inspired.
All right, we are back, folks, here in Goodman, Mississippi. Game number 2 for the MRA Lady Pats against the Laurel Christian Lions. Hawkins, Barlow, Smith, your first 3 scheduled batters. Same order as earlier in Game 1. The first 7 batters are unchanged. Swing and a miss. A little heat on the ball there from the Laurel Christian pitcher. That was a fastball. It had some zip on it. High and outside, ball 1. So 00 Blackwell is the pitcher for Laurel Christian. Right-handed pitcher. Fouled out of play, 1-2 to Hawkins. Ball 2 high, 2-2. So Laurel Christian had 1 base hit in the first inning, and that one actually didn't even score any runs. Oh, and she chased. So down on strikes goes Hawkins. So free passes and a hit by pitch is what gave Laurel Christian their 2 runs. So Barlow steps in. First 4 batters all right-handed. Out and outside, ball 1. Definitely a harder throwing pitcher than what the team faced in game number 1. But she's been out of the zone with a lot of the pitches, so you just don't want to chase. Don't give her a free strike. So it's 2-0 to Barlow with Smith on deck. high towering out of play ball that's going to bounce and then bounce into the MRA stands. 2-1. Lights, of course, are on here at the all-turf field at Holmes Community College in Goodman, Mississippi. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Low. Ball 3. So 3-1 count to Barlow. Pitch call coming in from the Laurel Christian dugout. Oh, called the strike on the inside corner, so it's a full count. I think Barlow thought that was off the plate, but the unplayed umpire gave it, so now you got a full count. Fouled out of play again. That one a little further back as that went completely over the screen and the bleachers where the MRA fans are sitting on the first base side of the ball field. And the breeze is slightly picked up, generally blowing from left to right. Again, full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled out of play again by Barlow. So again, Tuesday night, first home game of the season against Tri-County Academy. That should be a great game. Battle of Madison County. Fouled out of play over the MRA dugout that time. Just past the end of the MRA dugout, so getting a little better timing and had a little bit more of the barrel of the bat on that one. So 4 fouls in a row by Barlow. And that one's gonna not get out of play, and it's caught by the first baseman in foul territory. So Sienna Smith steps in. Chrissy Joe Simmons on deck. Fouled into the screen. Strike 1. So the 2 main power hitters for the team, back-to-back, the 3 and 4 hitters. Fouled again. It's 0-2. That one fouled over the MRA dugout on the first base side. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the first inning. Laurel Christian leading 2-0. There's one to right field. Right fielder under it. So a 1-2-3 inning for Blackwell, the pitcher for Laurel Christian. And after 1, it's 2-0 Laurel Christian, and we'll be back.
Quality, integrity, and excellence. Kincaid's Fine Clothing, Old Town Square, Ridgeland.
From small-town courtrooms to the Mississippi Supreme Court, our attorneys have over 60 years' experience litigating cases all across Mississippi. The odds say you'll need an attorney at some point, and when you do, you can have the home field advantage with your hometown lawyers right around the corner from MRA. Gladden and Ingram, attorneys at law.
And we're back from Goodman, Mississippi. Top of the second, the number 9 hole hitter, Eddings, for Laurel Christian, takes low for ball 1. Stampley continues to pitch. Reynolds catching. Barlow at first. Fisher at second. Tie ball 2. Smith at short. Chrissy Joe Simmons at third. May, Wooten, Hawkins from left to right in the outfield. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Good pitch by Stampley. 2 balls, 1 strike. For MRA, you need a quick top half of the second. Get back and let the bats try to come alive. It's low, ball 3. So it's a 3-1 count. Low, ball 4, so and lead-off walk to the 9-hole hitter. In steps Williamson, who walked back to start the ball game and ultimately came around to score one of the 2 runs that Laurel Christian has. Ball. So again, Stampley with a lot of spin on the ball, but just not being able to get dialed in on the zone. I mean, low. Thankfully, Eddings did not advance as that one hit low and bounced toward the Laurel Christian dugout. Low, ball 3, so 3-0 count to Williamson. It's a fly ball. Wooten in center field makes the catch. Yep. So drifted to her left toward right center. Got under it. Good catch there for the first out. So 1 out, runner at first. Blackwell steps in, who also drew a walk. This is the opposing pitcher. That one's low, hits 3 feet in front of home plate. High and outside, ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, runner at first for Laurel Christian. Ball 3. Allen on deck, who was hit by a pitch back in the first inning. There's a strike. 3-1. So 5-3 ground out. So the runner does advance to second. So Eddings now stands at second. So 2 outs. In steps Allen. Low. Ball 1 to Allen. That one rolls behind Allen, allowing Eddings to advance to third. So 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, runner at third for Laurel Christian. Laurel Christian leads 3-0. Oh, excuse me, 2-0 here in the second inning. 2-0 Laurel Christian, top of the second. There's a line drive to left, so a single by Allen plates a run. So it is 3-0 now. And then the first base hit for Laurel Christian. In steps Rigby. So strike one to Rigby, throw down to first, but Allen back safely. Rigby did strike out in the first inning. Swag swing and a miss. Another throw down. So 0-2 to Rigby. MRA trying to get out of this game, only giving up one run. The scoreboard, go Goddard. Oh my God, emphasis pitch kind of took something off of it and dropped in there, so it's 3-0. The scoreboard says 2-1, but it's 3-0 after 1.5 innings, and we'll be back after this.
Motion is what connects us to our world, to each other, and us. We were born to keep you in motion, however you decide to do so.
We carry a wide variety of Continental passenger and light truck SUV tires. Take to the road with confidence and install Continental brand tires on your vehicle today.
Tire Pros. Love the drive.
There was a time when a person's word was enough. A time when a handshake meant something and integrity really mattered. For over 70 years, the values of Farm Bureau Insurance have been rooted in hard work, faith, and family. In that time, we've seen the world change in many ways. What hasn't wavered is Farm Bureau Insurance's commitment to protect our customers' way of life and serve the communities in which they live when they need us most. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
All right, we're back live here. It's the bottom of the second. Simmons, Wooten, Beausarge, 4-5-6. Low ball one. And MRA looking for their first base runner. Was 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the first inning. Foul. Out of play down the right field fence. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh, strike at the bottom of the zone, 1-2. Simmons in a 1 ball, 2 strike hole. That's low, rolled in there, so it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wind slightly picking up, blowing straight out to dead center as you look at the American flag. Oh, that must have been inside. So it's full count now. Is what I show. Chopper to second. Oh, bobbled, safe. So the second baseman underhanded it, so it's an E4 is what it is. Because she, for some inexplicable reason, underhanded the throw and just skied it to the first baseman, which allowed Simmons to get there. So Rosemary Wooten, left-hander, steps in. So the pitcher tells the third baseman to watch for a bunt. Oh, tries a little slap, just goes foul down the third base line. Wooten, then 0-2 hole as she swung at what would have been ball one, as that ball was clearly low. So 0-2 to Wooten. Be aggressive, but don't be over-aggressive. Don't give them a free strike. Like that. And down on 3 pitches goes Wooten. So Brooke Bosard steps in. He's the extra hitter. Takes strike one. So Simmons at first. 1 out, MRA trails 3-0. Fouled into the netting right by the MRA dugout. So 0-2 hole for Bosarge. Fouled into the screen again, right in front of the MRA fans, just to the right of home plate. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Simmons at first. MRA trails 3-0. Payoff pitch, just outside. Ball 1 to Bosarge. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. So MRA still looking for its first base hit. There's a shot to right center field gap. It gets down and it bounces. So it's a ground rule double by Bosarge. So due to the turf, it just took that huge hop and hopped the fence, which sadly means Simmons had to stop at third, because otherwise I think Bosarge would have been standing at third and Simmons would have scored. So Abby Fisher steps in. So that is the first base hit for MRA. But you got 2 on. Abby Fisher steps in. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Big cut by Fisher. Low, ball 1. Stampley on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So 2 on, 1 out. MRA trailing 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. Fisher takes high to even the count at 2-2. Again, Laurel Christian pitcher's got some zips. So you got to have a short, compact swing. And down on strikes goes Fisher. So Stampley steps in. So pitcher's got a chance to help herself in the ball game here. She trails 3-0. So an opportunity with runner at second and third and good speed at second. Anything on the ground of the outfield should plate 2. That's low, ball 1. Liza Reynolds on deck, the catcher. Swing and a miss. Big cut by Stampley. Murray trying to avoid 3 strikeouts for the outs here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Stampley now on a 1-ball, 2-strike count. And looking on strikes goes Stampley. So MRA strands 2, scores none, trails 3-0 after 2, and we'll be back.
Introducing the all-new Acura ADX.
Take your vibes and go, 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 go. Take your vibes and go.
Hey Google, turn it up.
Take your vibes and go. And go. Take your vibes and go, go.
The all-new Acura ADX. Crafted to match your energy.
Take your vibes and go.
At the Winning Smile Dental Group, we take pride in the work we do, and it's reflected in every smile.
For years, we've dedicated ourselves to making a difference
and changing our patients' lives for the better.
At our offices, you'll find a comfortable, welcoming environment and high-quality care.
And as your neighbors, we are part of your local community.
We're committed to providing the finest dental care around. Call us today, and let's win back your smile.
And we're back. It's the top of the third inning. Change in pitching for MRA. Beausarge now towing the pitching rubber. So 2-0 count to McDaniel. So 5, 6, 7 batters. 3-0 count. Daniel walked in the first. Strike, 3-1. Good pitch by Beausarge. Beausarge, who had the great ground rule double back in the bottom of the second. That's a strike. Come down the battle back to a 3-2 count. So again, Beausarge pitching, Reynolds catching, Barlow first, Fisher second, Smith short, Reynolds, Simmons at third. 3-2 count, payoff pitch. Little dribbler to second, fielded by Fisher, thrown wide of first base for a throwing error. Blackledge steps in, takes ball one. She hit into a fielder's choice. Just low, ball two. Outfield is May in left, Wooten in center, Hawkins in right. I mean, these are the second at bats. It's high ball three. You know, and you're already the number 6 batter for Laurel Christian. MRA, when they get to the bottom of third, still hadn't even batted their whole lineup. There's a little flare caught. So doubled off, line out, caught by Simmons. The base runner at first took off, and then Simmons turns around and fires a strike to first to double off McDaniel. So in steps Thornton, had an infield single. Got past Simmons at third. Smith did a great backhand, but was too deep in the hole. Swing and a miss, strike one. So MRA with a chance to actually have a 1-2-3 inning against Laurel Christian. And hopefully start to do something with the bats as they trail 3-0. Hit to Simmons, fired across, so 5-3 ground out. So 1-2-3 inning, nobody left, no hits, no runs, nobody left for Laurel Christian. It's 3-0 after 2.5, and we'll be back.
There was a time when a person's word was enough, a time when a handshake meant something and integrity really mattered. For over 70 years, the values of Farm Bureau Insurance have been rooted in hard work, faith, and family. In that time, we've seen the world change in many ways. What hasn't wavered is Farm Bureau Insurance's commitment to protect our customers' way of life and serve the communities in which they live when they need us most. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Motion is what connects us to our world, to each other, and us. We were born to keep you in motion, however you decide to do so.
We carry a wide variety of Continental passenger and light truck SUV tires. Take to the road with confidence and install Continental brand tires on your vehicle today.
Tire Pros. Love the drive.
And we're back. It's the bottom of the third, 9, 10, and 1 batters. So Eliza Reynolds steps in, Laney May on deck. High towering foul ball that thankfully hits the screen. So it's just a high strike one. To Reynolds, May, Hawkins. Three nothing Laurel Christian. Scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second. There's a shot by Reynolds over the center fielder's head, up off the center fielder's glove. Oh. So a shot. Center fielder had to turn their back, tried to make the catch over their shoulder, in and out of the glove. Courtesy runner goes in number 7. There's a bunt. Nice jump by Laney May. Oh, that's an error, and Reynolds comes around to score. So Laney going for a sacrifice. Pitcher fields it and just threw it high, hits off the glove of the first baseman. And May winds up at second. And it's now 3-1. And now we're back to the top of the order. Another bunt. Foul ball hitter in the batter's box. So strike one by Hawkins. Barlow on deck. Fouled into the netting in front of the MRA plan. So fans 0-2. So no outs, runner at second, 1 run already in. It's 3-1 now, Laurel Christian. So the bunt will be off. So Hawkins going to have to battle up there, put something in play. Strike 3. Down swinging goes Hawkins. So Barlow steps in. She popped out in foul territory to the first baseman on about the 6th consecutive foul ball she hit. Sienna Smith on deck. It's fouled out of play just at the end of the MRA dugout, so strike 1. Fouled straight back into the screen behind home plate, 0-2. So both Sarge and Reynolds have both barreled up the pitcher and drove the stew out of the ball. MRA's had Barlow has been close. She's fouled off almost 10 pitches now between 2 at-bats. It's just been just a fraction off. Fouls another one. High pitch stays alive. Barlow moved way up in the box that time. Her left foot almost on the front line of the right-handed batter's box. Not quite as forward this time. Down on strikes looking goes Barlow. So back-to-back strikeouts by Blackwell, trying to end the MRA rally. So Sienna Smith batting. That's going to get down. That's down and past the first baseman. So easily May's going to score. Smith should wind up on third. So Smith with a triple. Chrissy Jo Simmons steps in. Big cut by Simmons, strike 1. So 3-2 Laurel Christian now. Time getting short, probably anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes left in the ball game. And again, it's a timed game. That's low ball 1. So when the time hits, with whoever's batting ends up being the last batter. So it's do or die time for MRA here. They've really got to plate this run with Smith at third with 2 outs. Fouled back, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sienna Smith at third, Chrissy Jo Simmons batting. It's 3-2 Laurel Christian. Just outside. So count goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third, 2 runs in here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. MRA trailing by 1. There's one, but it's going to be foul. Way down the right field line, but foul. But the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled out of play over the stands of the MRA fans. So count remains 2-2. I mean, MRA has struck out 6 times in this ball game through 2 2/3 innings. So 6 of the 8 outs have been by strikeout. by MRA batters. Outside, full count. Simmons done a really good job not chasing. There's been a couple pitches. That one was further outside. 1-2 pitches ago was close. She did a really good job not chasing it. Fouled out of play again down the right field line. So count remains full. So catcher goes out to have a conversation with the pitcher. So Macy Funderburk, the pitching coach, pitcher at Bellhaven, just gave some of those foul balls to the home plate umpire. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the third. MRA trails 3-2. Sienna Smith stands at third. Chrissy Jo Simmons at the plate. Rosemary Wooten on deck. There's one backhand. Oh, off the glove of the second baseman. So seeing eye single by Simmons. And the game is tied, and in steps Rosemary Wooten. Last batter, Rosemary Wooten. So a courtesy runner in for, or actually a pinch runner for Simmons. So Wooten, if she can get a gapper, can Stampley come around to score? Because she's the last batter, so it's going to be the runners are going to keep going. See, what you want, Wooten, is to hit a gapper. Outside, Stampley. Go! Stampley, steal. Go, 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 go. Go second. Oh. That's safe. She's safe at third. So Stampley steals second. The ball got to center. The ball really beat her, but the third baseman came off the bag to go get it, and Stampley slides under the pitch. And that was ball one to Wooten. So it's a 1-0 count. So now if Wooten can get a base hit, it doesn't have to be a gapper because you got a runner at third. Just do something, swing and a miss. I mean, I'd almost love to see them just let her put a bunt down and and let her use her speed, and then Stampley come in behind it, kind of a safety squeeze. Oh, fouled over the dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 3-3. So worst case scenario, it's going to end in a tie. If Wooten can get on base by a hit or even an error, game should be one. There's one too short. So just thrown out on 6-3 ground. So the game ends in a tie. So 3-3 is your ball game. MRA does come back to tie it up. So they snatch defeat. They snatch tie out of the jaws of defeat. And they'll be back tomorrow at 12:40 to play Starkville Academy. So MRA's 1-0-1 on the season. We appreciate you listening. Appreciate JP and Alan Burford and Scott being here to help us get set up. And look forward to you listening tomorrow to the live stream as we take on Starkville Academy, which is a team that we will face in the North State playoffs when we get there the first weekend of October. So take care and have a great Friday night.